Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Today I'll be coming back with I really can't say quick video because this will be longer than my normal videos. It's I want to do like a 4-part series on the captivity or prior captivities as Israelites. The first one I'd like to hit is the book. First one I'd like to hit is Egypt, the Egyptian captivity. That's in let's get its prophecy first. Book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and it shall afflict them 400 years. Now, Book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 13. Let's look up that word stranger, because people like to say this is talking about America, but shall be a stranger. H or Hebrew 1616. Guard.
Strong's H 1616. Guard. And the form just below that, Gair.
Or so it means sojourner or temporary inhabitant, a newcomer like an inheritor. It's right. A foreigner in Israel, though concealed rights. Alright, really the first one, a sojourner. Now let's get it in full context now. It's full context. Genesis 5:15-13. And he said unto Abraham, Know of a surety that thy seed shall be a sojourner in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and it shall afflict them 400 years. Now this is talking about the Egyptian captivity. So the book of Exodus, chapter 1, something. Let's go. Alright, verse 8. Exodus 1:8. Now there arose a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said to the people, Behold, the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come and let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any word, that they join also unto our enemies and fight against us. So get them up out of the land. Therefore did they set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens. And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities like Pt1 and Ramses. But they afflicted them, and the mortar multiplied and grew. And they were grieved because children of Israel, and the Egyptians made the children of Israel serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with bondage in mortar and brick, and all manner of service in the field. And their service wherein they made them serve with rigor. So this is talking about this is all talking about the 400 years of slavery in Egypt. But let me get you that real quick. Let's hit stay in the same book, Exodus, and go to chapter 12, verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. It came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the same day, it came to pass that all the host of the Lord went out of the land of Egypt. Now remember, because this is saying 430, but the other one was saying, the other one said 400 years. Just know that 400 is just like a complete amount of time. And when Jacob and his 12 sons, 11, because Joseph was already there. like Jacob and his 11 sons and their family went in the land of Egypt. They were sojourners there before they became captive, and this was around 1625 through 1225 BC. Now the next captivity I will run through was with the Cushites, modern day Ethiopians, and the Egyptians are modern day Sudanese. But Book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 7. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and forgot the name of their Lord, and served Baalim and the groves. Therefore the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan Rishathaim, king of Mesopotamia. And the children of Israel served Cushan Rishathaim 8 years. And when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel, who delivered them, even Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel. Alright, so that's just basically telling you we want another captivity. Cushites for 8 years. The next captivity we went through was with Moabites or Chinese people. That's in Judges 3:12-14. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel, because they had done evil in the sight of the Lord. And he gathered unto them the children of Ammon and Amalek, and went and smote Israel, and passed and possessed the city of palm trees. So the children of Israel served Eglon, king of Moab, 18 years. So we served the Chinese people for 18 years, or the Moabites. But I'll show y'all the pictures of these nations like at the end of the video. The next captivity we went through, and the last one for this video, is the Canaanites, the true Africans, like the ethnic ones, the Hamites. That's in Judges 4:1 through 3. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord when Ehud was dead, and the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan, that reigned in Hazor, and the captain of whose host was Caesarea, which dwelt Herod of the Gentiles. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, for he had 900 chariots, and 20 years he mightily oppressed the children of Israel. So these four nations, the Egyptians, the Cushites, the Moabites, and the Canaanites, oppressed us. These are the nations today. Slovakia, Egypt, Slovakia, the Egyptian is number 10, Matazarium, or Mizraim. Those would be the people of, those would be Sudanese people. These type of people within East Africa. Then next Cushites, or Ethiopians, Kawash, Kush. Those would of course be Ethiopian people, like people of Ethiopia, Somalia, Eritrea, and Djibouti. Those types of people. like a Nipsey Hussle. Then it would be or so the Ethiopians were number 9. Then number 7, the Chinese, Moab. Those would, of course, be the Chinese people. Of course, everybody knows what a Chinese person looks like. Then last would be the Canaanites, people of South Africa. And number 12, Canaan. Now keep in mind, I just use these type of regions because these nations are technically also everywhere, like Israel, but like their majority of them are like in the lands I listed. But like Canaan is like, I believe it's like the majority tribe in Africa. But I just chose South African because that's what I see on almost all the charts. It'd be your South African people. And I believe this is what's it called? Like the majority tribe in South Africa. I believe it was like the Zulu or something. Yeah, but these are Canaanites. Now now I hope somebody got edified and stay tuned. That I may do another part of this series, Captivities of Israel. But I hope somebody got edified. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shalom.